Always protect your tub. It's grout time. Today I'm going to be using Spectralok 1 by Laticrete. This is a premixed grout. Acts like epoxy. I'm used to using Fusion Pro, but let's see how this works out. This is what we call the 2-bucket method. So you get 1 bucket of water that's almost full, 1 bucket that's just got a little bit of water in it. This is going to be my dirty bucket, my clean bucket. By the time I'm done with wherever I'm at, this bucket's still going to be clear as crystal. No grout's going to be in this bucket. What you do is you take your dirty sponge, you dip it in here, wring it out, and you hold it tight. It's the trick. You got to hold it tight. Come back in here, soak water up, back in here, just like that. You got a clean sponge and your water stays clean. Another tip, when cleaning out your grout joints, you just don't want to stick your razor all the way in there. You might cut the substrate. So what you want to do is you want to hold your blade like this. Hold it like this where just a little bit of it's exposed. You can get right there where you need. You only need to go about an 1/8 inch in. So you give the grout a nice room to go in and do its job. So our first step when preparing the grout, we're gonna damp down the tile. I'm gonna get it too wet, but I just wanna, first of all, make sure everything's off the surface, all dry, thin set, haze. You wanna wipe that all up, and you wanna dampen down the tile because we give the grout better life, a longer life. Always going back and double checking the joints. Alright, so we're just going to do a little section at a time here. So I'm going to go ahead and get my first section rolling here. Alright, this is nice and fluffy. I like this. First time using it, but let's see how. Oh, yep, that thing tends to happen a lot here. Grout, so as long as you go through and pick it back up, you'll be set. That's why I got it all covered up. When it's time to wipe, I first use a regular sponge to shape all of my joints. I get that nice and smooth. I look at every single joint, and then I go back with a microfiber. I usually wipe it one good time with a microfiber. I have several microfibers with me, but after I get that first initial wipe, I go back with one and I just wipe one time all around and then switch and then do it again. After it dries for about 10 minutes, you go back with a super clean microfiber. 2-bucket method in action. So we got our dirty sponges over here. We wring them out real good. Squeeze tight. Hold it tight like this. Dip it. Let it suck up some water. Come back over here. Squeeze it all out. And you're good. You see how clear that water is? And our dirty water. Now when our dirty bucket gets full, our clean bucket, there's just a little bit of water left. Now, the clean bucket now becomes a dirty bucket. We'll go back and get a fresh bucket of water for a new clean bucket. We'll get that now. Already got one out there waiting on me. Here is our new clean bucket, and that's our new dirty bucket.
While applying the grout, you want to make sure that you are forcing the grout into the joints. Not just surface grouting, but you want to make sure you're really getting it in there. Periodically, you want to go back and just, again, like I said earlier, wipe with a very clean microfiber. Get all the haze off, because that'll save you a bunch of time and energy later. I like to get in there with my finger and force it in real nice. I just go back over everything one last time. Make sure I don't get no voids. Don't want no pinholes, no voids. I want it to really be in there. Alright, so I'm gonna go back with my regular sponge. Shape all my joints. Shape all our joints, get the excess off. Make sure there's no high spots, no low spots. Easy. There's a difference between a professional job and a crappy job. And then get in there with your finger where you need to. Alright, got a little shape. I'm gonna go back with my microfiber.